Welcome back to Nerd Chic as I talk to you about security, personal security, especially for those of us that are in this world who didn't grow up with technology. So if you're getting on here and you're over 50, this is for you, okay? So welcome, so glad you're here. If you're younger, you can learn too. Security. So let's talk about spoofing websites, phishing emails, DMs and PMs that hack passwords. So spoofing websites, phishing emails, DMs, and PMs to hack passwords. So first off, spoofing websites. Spoofing websites are websites that are like one letter off from the real site. So instead of Google, it would be goggle.com, right? Instead of Facebook, it'd be Facebook with an S instead of a C, FASE book.com or something. These sites that are clearly attempting to be the same as the site that most people are intending to go to are spoofing. So it just means they're pretending. Now, these sites get really nefarious. Sometimes you get an email from UPS or FedEx and it says you got a claim ticket. Click this site and it looks like you're going to a FedEx site, but you're not going to a FedEx site. You're going to FedEx.mail.com or something bizarre. It's not that, but just something bizarre. Don't click those links inside of emails. Those emails are phishing emails. P-H-I-S-H. Phish. Phishing emails are trying to tell you you've got something that you need to click or do to get something, to get your money, deal with your finances, log into your site, whatever. Just disregard all of those guys. No legitimate company is going to ask for your credentials or your login and password through an email. No reputable company is going to send you an email to click a link to put your password and your login in. Don't do it. Just don't ever do it. No reputable company like FedEx or UPS is going to send you something to download from their site, right? You've got that tracking number and you go straight to their site and you put it in. So whenever something's in it, when there's a attachment in your email that says, here's your FedEx claim ticket or your UPS ticket, don't open that. That attachment's probably got some kind of worm or Trojan, horse or something. It's got a virus in it. It's going to maybe ransomware your computer later. It's a phishing email. So don't open emails that you don't know. Don't open emails from reputable companies for stuff that you didn't ask for. Don't put in your credentials in an email and send it to anyone, or even log in a password whenever you click through a link from an email. Don't do it. Just put those in your spam box and keep moving forward. Don't even be tempted by them. So spoofing websites, one way to deal with spoofing websites, the best way is go back and watch my videos on password managers, get Bitwarden, and it'll alert you when you're at the wrong site. If you go to a site and it looks like the site you're supposed to be at and you go to Bitwarden to log in and there's no passwords available to log in on that site, it's a spoof because Bitwarden knows the right site and it won't give you a password for the wrong one. So then you go to Bitwarden, you search for the site, and then you click that and you log in from Bitwarden and you're in. You get it? So password managers can do away with a lot of the spoofing issues. The phishing emails, you just need to get good filtering set up and put everything in the spam that asks for the wrong stuff and get hardwired and angry and aggressive against anything that's asking for your personal information or gives you something you're not supposed to get that you didn't ask for. Just delete it and get rid of it. And then let's talk about DMs and PMs. DMs are direct messages like in Instagram or Twitter. PMs are private messages like in Facebook. When you get DMs or PMs that are saying, your Instagram account is whatever, you need to log in. Guess what? Instagram will never give you a DM, a direct message. They'll never give it to you in your direct messages. Only other users will reach you there. So Facebook will never send you a private message. Facebook will have an alert that pops up in your app if you've done something they need you to do. Instagram's the same way. Never, ever, ever, ever give your login and password through a direct message or a private message. They will not do that to you. Do not give it through an email. They will not do that to you. These companies have built into their applications and their software to alert you. They don't need to use private message or direct message or email to get your attention. Does this make sense? So please don't do it. I just had someone this last week that got literally hacked out of and not ransomware, but ransom for crypto to get in their Instagram because they responded to a direct message and put their password and login in. And the bad guy looked like Instagram, logged in with everything, took over the account and said, haha, you're kicked out. I own everything. They didn't have dual authentication set up and they were done. So here's the thing. Watch out for spoofing websites. Use a password manager that blocks that. Watch out for phishing emails. Just don't respond to anything from anyone that's important in an email. It's not worth it. And that even goes your financial companies. They will not ask for your login, password, social security number, or bank account or anything else through an email. If they do, fire them and get someone better because they shouldn't. It's bad. It can be stolen, hacked, and you can be done wrong. So don't respond to it. Make them reach out to you in person. And then don't reply to DMs, PMs that are trying to get your login and password. They're bad players. They're hackers. They're tricky. They're trying to trick you. Don't do it. Set up your dual authentication. Get your Bitwarden set up, and it'll save you from a lot of this. And then I'll talk about in the next one, having the right kind of virus, ransomware, malicious software or malware protection, as well as email filtering and the like. We'll talk about that next in our next topic for security. Boom.